Your computer doesn't slow down first. Nothing breaks. Everything seems fine, until an update finishes installing and suddenly asks for a restart. No warning, no clear explanation, just a pause on everything you were doing. It's a small interruption, but it raises a bigger question. If computers today can multitask endlessly, stay powered on for weeks, and update apps quietly in the background, why does this one process still force everything to stop? So why do computers need to restart for updates? The answer isn't about outdated design or bad timing, it's about how operating systems protect themselves, how deeply certain parts of the system are embedded, and why some changes simply can't happen while the machine is awake. Let's unpack what's really going on behind that restart screen, right here, on History of Simple Things. When your computer is on, certain parts of the operating system are constantly active. These include the core system files that manage memory, control hardware, schedule tasks, and keep programs from interfering with each other. Think of these as the foundation beneath everything you see on screen. If these files were suddenly changed while the system was using them, the computer wouldn't know which instructions to follow, the old ones or the new ones. That uncertainty can cause crashes, corrupted data, or complete system failure. To prevent this, operating systems mark critical files as in use, meaning they cannot be replaced while the system is running. A restart provides a clean moment when those files are not active, allowing the update to safely replace them before the operating system fully loads again. File locking isn't just a technical annoyance, it's a safety feature. When a system file is locked, it guarantees that only one process can access or modify it at a time. Without this rule, multiple programs could attempt to change the same file simultaneously, leading to unpredictable results. Operating system updates often need to replace files that are currently locked because they're essential to running the system itself. Restarting temporarily unlocks those files during startup before they are needed. This is why updates often say configuring updates or working on updates during boot. That brief window is the only safe time the system has to swap out its own core components without risking instability. Even if a file on disk has been updated, that doesn't mean the computer is using the new version. When a system starts, it loads many files into memory so they can be accessed quickly. Once they're in memory, the computer continues using those versions until it shuts down or restarts. Updating the file on disk while the old version is still loaded doesn't automatically replace it in memory. A restart clears memory completely and reloads everything from disk, ensuring that the updated files are actually used. Without a reboot, parts of the system would continue running on outdated instructions, defeating the purpose of the update and potentially causing inconsistencies between components. Many updates exist specifically to fix security vulnerabilities. These vulnerabilities often involve system components that attackers could exploit while the system is running. If a vulnerable component remains active even after its file is updated on disk, the system is still exposed until it restarts. Restarting ensures that the vulnerable code is fully removed from memory and replaced with the patched version. This is why security updates almost always require a reboot. They aren't just changing files, they're closing doors that should never stay open. In some cases, delaying a restart after a security update means the protection hasn't actually taken effect yet. Drivers are special pieces of software that allow the operating system to communicate with hardware like graphics cards, keyboards, storage devices, and network adapters. These drivers often operate at a very low level and are deeply integrated into the system. Updating them while they're actively controlling hardware is risky because a partial update could leave the hardware without proper instructions. Restarting ensures that old drivers are unloaded completely and replaced with the new versions during startup. This clean transition is especially important for graphics and storage drivers, where mistakes can result in crashes, display issues, or even data loss. Not every update requires a restart, and that's not an accident. Modern operating systems are designed to separate critical system components from less essential parts, like apps, user interfaces, and background services. Updates to these non-critical areas can often be applied while the system is running because they don't affect the core foundation. Some systems even use techniques like staging updates in the background and activating them later. However, no matter how advanced these techniques become, there will always be a category of updates that touch the system's core. As long as computers rely on startup-loaded components and protected system files, restarts will remain unavoidable for certain changes. Computers don't ask for restarts just to interrupt your day. They do it because some changes simply cannot happen safely while the system is running. Core files are locked to prevent damage. Memory holds on to old instructions until it's cleared. Security patches need vulnerable code fully removed, and hardware drivers require a clean handoff. While modern systems have reduced how often restarts are needed, they haven't eliminated the fundamental reasons behind them. A restart is the computer's way of resetting the stage, ensuring that every updated piece starts fresh, in the right order, and without conflict. So the next time your computer asks for one more reboot, it's not being stubborn. It's making sure the update actually works the way it's supposed to. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.